And the topic is unfortunately for you employers out there. If you're an employer out there, grab a pen because you're going to need to take a few notes. Medical marijuana. Pot poses challenges for employers. And yes, it's an HR nightmare. So in 1996, California was the first state to legalize medical marijuana. Connecticut has now passed it. The states that it is legal, as of 2014, the latest poll was April, is Maryland, District of Columbia, Alaska, Arizona, California, Colorado, Connecticut, D.C., I said District of Columbia, Delaware, Hawaii, Illinois, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Washington. Okay? So a couple of my employers asked me, and my job, Medicare and You, is to tell you right now it is not covered by Medicare. Producer Nick, thank you. He said, well, our show is Medicare. Is it covered by Medicare? No, it's not. Must employers make workplace accommodations for prescribed users? Now, we're not talking you're going to want to go get high at work and smoke a doobie. We're talking you are sick, you've got MS, you've got cancer. A medical marijuana card only must be issued by the state of Connecticut. All right, it's administered by a sanctioned state authority. So it's not something you can just run out and get. So now, this is a very sticky situation. My employer asked me, it's a welder, what do I do? And you don't, because of HIPAA, have the authorization to ask your employees. So let me just read what is really the conundrum for employers, all right? Generally, employers can prohibit the use of marijuana in the workplace, even in the states that have legalized medical use. At present, no state law require employers to tolerate this. Some states, such as Arizona, Connecticut, Maine, and Rhode Island, have laws forbidding employer discrimination against an employee who is authorized to use it. All right? So an authorized user who tests positive won't lose his job. Now, it's going to create an OSHA violation if someone is under the influence at work. So for those, defense contracts, Department of Safety contracts, I'm telling you right now, make your posters. Go down to Universal Copy, get your posters printed up, get it laminated, make posters. This is going to be an issue in the next year. It's not in my industry standard for no reason. All right, it's a little uncomfortable, but as an employer, you got to put your big boy or big girl pants on and listen, because Eric Brown is going to be writing about it in the Waterbury Republican from Secor Cassidy McPartland. This is going to be a labor law issue. It will be. Is an employer obliged to accommodate marijuana use under the American with Disability Act? There's nothing that requires this, but I'm telling you right now, if someone is disabled or has a debilitating illness and they qualify for the card, it is not covered by Medicare. It is not covered by Anthem. It is not covered by Connecticut. So they are on their own as far as purchasing the product. But what I'm trying to do is bring this to the forefront that you should at least be talking to your labor law attorney at Carmody and Torrance. I know Chuck Stoller is going to have a field day with this, or my buddy Vin. You need to get your employer handbook updated. Most importantly, document any job actions thoroughly. I'm only going to talk about it for about 45 more seconds, maybe 30. Be fair and consistent. Train supervisors and managers about the issue. If you want information, I'd be more than happy to email it to you. It is here to stay. This is not going to go away. Am I for it, against it? Either way, I'm not going to take a stand on it. It unfortunately, as a dad of 9-year-old twins, it's a bit of a gateway, so I'd be a hypocrite to say, oh yeah, go out and grab it. But it's up to you, your decision on it. I am not for it or against it, but you as the employer, you must look out for yourself. It is going to be something that is going to be taken. You don't know if your employee is on an opiate suppressant, such as Suboxone or Subutex or whatever it is. As an agent, I would never disclose that. It's a HIPAA violation, but this is the new problem in the workplace. Get your employee handbook updated. Talk to either a temp agency like Jackie Carroll Staffing. Get educated on who is going to be administering drug tests. And be honest with your employer. Be honest with your employee. If it's a 10, 15-person firm, ask them, look, I just need you to fill out this disclaimer that you're not going to use it on the job, or if you're using it on the job, I need to know about it. Also, for your delivery companies, really need to look into that due to the fact that they are behind the wheel, and that opens up a liability issue. Taking our last commercial break for the day. I'll probably have producer Nick plug the YouTube page in about 5 minutes. Thanks so much for listening. Medicare and You, Michael Regan, call with your questions.